So I used this foundation to achieve this look for today. So it is my first time trying it out. It's a newly released foundation, but it's been actually out for a couple of months in other countries, but we just recently got it in South Africa. So I'm so happy to be trying it out. I bought it with my own money. There aren't going to be any biases. Just really going to be giving you my thoughts on what I think about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be testing out, trying out, reviewing this Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte foundation. It's supposed to be a different formula from the Superstay Matte foundation that we all love and we know. They call it Lumi-Matte, so it means it is luminous but also mattifying. There was a twist in achieving this look, and if you want to know what that is all about, just keep on watching and you'll see. Yeah, there was a little twist. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm reminding you from the get-go, from the jump. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up and also click the subscribe button. Just check if you are subscribed, and do subscribe if you like this type of video or this type of content, or if you think you're gonna like the video, just click the subscribe button. I would absolutely appreciate it and welcome you into our family. I am in the shade 356. I went to Clicks, the one in Cresta, and a lady matched me there, and I can't see, but there was one here. We ended up deciding on this one because it seemed to be the one that worked better than the other ones. I'll insert a few clips so that you can see. So it claims to be Lumi-Matte. It's also 30-hour. It has amino acids, long-lasting, luminous matte finish. It's gonna give you a matte but also a dewy skin-like type of finish. It's said to be buildable, airy coverage, breathable feel, resist sweat and transfer. This one, honestly, I never believe it when foundations claim to be transfer proof, because they always be transferring. But anyways, we're gonna be trying it out and just to see how that works out. So I've already moisturized my skin. I've already put on some sunscreen. That's like my moisturizer at the moment. I'm gonna start off with this Fit Me. I'm gonna start off luminous smooth primer, basically all over my face, because I just love how hydrating it leaves my skin feeling. I like to just use a little bit of my fan to just make sure the product can dry up a little bit before I go in with something else. So then I go in. This is their mattifying primer. It has a few blurring properties, so I like to apply it in the areas where I get oily the most. So I do that, and then I go in with my fan again. Just want to come closer. All right, so we're going to be trying out the foundation. So I want to use a brush and a I don't like it that they always have the seal at the back, because it always just makes it so difficult to open their foundations. You see this? Woo! I'm just gonna give that a little shake. It is watery, hey? Yeah, it's very watery. Will you be able to see? One. Oh, it's very liquidy. I don't know how many pumps I put in there, but it's a fair amount. Not sure if you can see, but it's a fair amount, and because it's liquidy, I can't really show you properly. So you know what I said I'm gonna do one side with a brush and the other side with a beauty sponge, so that you can see how the coverage looks on either side. So this side I'm gonna start off with the brush like that. So I'm gonna stipple stipple in there. Oh, it looks a bit dark, guys. Ne? It looks a bit dark. Yeah, and I thought it's a bit and it also has like a red undertone, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit dark for me. Oh my gosh, guys, I got the wrong shade. And you know what's so crazy? Like, Instagram voted for the lighter shade, which we didn't even try out to begin with. We didn't even try it out. We just excluded it. Because I'll also show you why we excluded it. Because it, like, you could see it and I wanted it to disappear. Or maybe it was the lighting at the store. Maybe it was the lighting at the store. I don't know. But it does look a bit too, I mean, it looks a bit dark, yeah, for me. You can obviously see that, I mean, my hands are obviously dark, but like my neck and my face are a bit warmer. And this one is a bit red as opposed to warm. I had to go a little bit more to the caramel side, and I feel like that shade that we excluded was actually gonna be my shade. I don't know. But okay, apart from the shade, the finish, doesn't it look delicious? Like, it's giving that skin, but at the same time you're wearing makeup type of look. You get what I mean? Like, you have foundation, you have a little bit of coverage, but it's still giving a lot of skin. And also, I didn't go ham on the coverage. Like, I think I dipped it once or twice ne? Yeah, I can still see my skin peeking through. I love the coverage. Like, it's very light. When they said breathable, they did not lie. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Oh no, actually, so maybe let's finish the rest of it and see if maybe it can also be a bit buildable. Let's see if we can push it up to be buildable. You get what I mean? Like, can we make it, like, if I apply more, can it be buildable to full coverage? Because right now it's giving medium coverage. Is that my brush? Yeah, like right now, oh, the hairs of my brush. Right now it's giving very much medium coverage. I'm not sure if we can build it up to full coverage. So that's what I'm trying to see right now. Okay, I also don't like a heavy look, so maybe that's why I'm not putting on as much foundation, because I really don't like too much makeup. It's crazy because I'm a makeup artist, but I don't really believe that you, like, in order to get the look, you need to put on more. My makeup technique is also about less is more. I don't believe in putting in a lot, so there's that. Okay, so we're gonna come to this side with a beauty sponge, and then we're gonna see. Oh, I put a lot this side. I put a lot. So I'm just gonna, the mirror is actually this side, so that's why you'll see me trying to still look there. Let's see. If we got the shade right, this would be delicious. This would be absolutely delicious. I'm happy. I'm happy. Maybelline. Okay, come on, girl. I'm not sure if you played me with the shade or I played myself. Because, I mean, you do give us options, but if we pick the wrong one, whose fault is it? Because you did provide, you did supply. So I also like going into my ears, especially in this case where you can obviously see that the the shade is not really like my shade. Look at how much I still have. Like, I didn't put a lot on my forehead just because I don't like putting too much makeup on my forehead because it's already darker than the rest of my face. So I try not to go heavy-handed on there. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue with the rest of the face, maybe like put on some concealer. Let's see what happens if you do buy the wrong shade. Are you able to make it work? Can you try to maybe mix other products in, like your concealer and your bronzer? Is it gonna work, you know, if you do that? So I think I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's in the shade 40. So I'm gonna go in with that like this. And remember, I'm trying to brighten up the face, right? So I'm gonna put just a little on my forehead. Oh, that little dot did its own thing. It means we're not gonna focus on bronzer and contour just because the foundation is already dark, because we're trying to warm it up. So the foundation will already be kind of our bronzer slash contour. I'm also gonna go in with this yellow corrector. This is from LA Girl. That's exactly what we need right now. We need something that's, yeah, to just warm us up here. Just a little on my forehead as well. Again, I'm gonna go in with the fan just to dry it up. So the reason you want to dry up your concealer is so that it doesn't move as much. It doesn't move as much as it would have if you did not use like a fan to dry it down. So you want to minimize movement as much as you can of the product. So then I'm gonna go in there. So I'm using a brush. You can use a beauty blender, whatever is comfortable for you, that's okay. So we're just gonna blend that in there like this. Now it's actually so late right now, like it's already probably going to 7. What time is it? Oh, it's 6. You know what's crazy is that I actually couldn't do this video during the day. Yeah, I had to do it like right now, and it's so late. I'm not gonna go anywhere, so this beat is basically gonna be wasted. You're gonna then drag the leftover product a little bit, not too much now, girl. You're gonna do a little bit of reverse contour, because remember, we're trying to brighten up, right? So we're gonna do a little bit of reverse contour. Keyword, little bit. So we're gonna do that. We're not trying to, I'm trying to blend in a way where you'll still see. Okay, I don't know, guys. I don't know how to blend in such a way where you'll still be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. Because also on your forehead, here's the trick. You're not trying to make your forehead look big. So you don't want to move the product. You want to be careful about moving the product too much on your forehead. So you want to make sure that you're blending, like almost like you're blending, but you almost want to make it seem like you're blending in the same place as opposed to moving the product. You get what I mean? Like you want to make it seem like you're blending in the same place. Like, okay, I just want to go back here and under my eye, because you know that creasing just be sneaking in there. I did put a lot of product this side, but it's okay. So I have a lot of product now on my brush just because I went under my eye again. So I'm gonna put that brush aside, your foundation blender, and then you're gonna start here. You know what you're doing now? You're merging. Remember, at first you didn't want to make it obvious, so now you merge. You almost go to the perimeters. You go around the perimeters of like where you had placed your highlight, right? On the perimeters, so that you don't have any flashback. And I'm doing this so that I can see how it looks like on my forehead from every angle. Because sometimes you find that you have a little bit of flashback, but you don't see it because you're only looking at one angle. Now we go under the eye with that you see how we are diffusing that harsh white under eye. We go under the other side as well, but also the trick is light. You are dabbing, light dabs, light like that. Just light dabs under your nose, and then all over. We'll come back to the nose. Don't worry about it looking flat. We'll come back to it. So once you see that, okay, I've blended, let me see. Just want to make sure. Because remember, once you set, it's all done. So you want to make sure that before you set, like you've blended everywhere properly, nicely. You see how the foundation is starting to look like our contour and our bronzer. It's starting to look like we actually applied bronzer, and as opposed to it looking like we have the wrong shade of foundation. Do you get what I mean? Like it's starting to come together. So again, go back, look under your eyes, blend. Guys, you need to blend under these folds. There, you dip, you dust off. Can even blow and pat on your arm or anywhere just to remove the excess. Then you go in like this, lightly dabbing. Same thing again under your arm or on your arm. You dip, blow out excess out, go back in like that. See? And then excess on the other areas of your face. That's the excess. Forehead as well. See? And the other areas. Then you go back, reverse contour. I try to just hide, yeah, like that. Again, this side, a little reverse contour. Again. And then I go under my nose because there's a lot that's going on in there. Cool, we're done with that, right? So when you feel like maybe there's a little bit too much, you can go back with like your foundation brush. Remember the brush that has a little bit of foundation. If you feel like it might be too much, you can get off the excess, and then you just, if you feel like maybe you did a bit too much with the reverse contour, you know, because you want everything to look soft and easy on the eye. I'm gonna go in with this Huda in Blondie. Okay, this is like a yellow tint. It's a bit more yellower. So I'm gonna go in with a brush just to bring back again that warmth to the skin. Okay, remember, we are on a mission here. Dab the excess, and then you go in, right? Excess. Now that you're here, it's not as tricky as when you were still starting. Remember, when you're still starting, you wanted to use as minimal product as possible. So now it's not as bad because you've already used the first layer from that translucent powder, the Yardley translucent powder. So now you're just trying to again go back and bring back some more warmth. And this is the perfect powder to help you do that, while also making sure that you look good. This is a really good powder. I can't wait to get Pound Cake. Pound Cake is like a translucent version of it. I love it so much. It's so good. So we're going to use some blush. Okay, you need just a small angled brush. Not sure if you can see this one. Yeah, and then I have these shades. I like to go in with this one. It's not too hectic, and then you diffuse the powder. You diffuse the product so that you want to make sure you control how much product goes in. So diffusing is your best friend. Okay, so you put it in there, diffuse, go in, so that you control like how much you're putting on and you don't get shocked. Like I'm someone that, again, minimal. So like, as much as, sure, like I like blush, but I also just love it to, I like it when it's flirting, like it's almost like peaking, you know, not when it's like too much. So same thing this side, we do the same thing this side, and also dab until the product shows. Don't rush to add more when you feel like, oh, but I don't see it, because maybe you haven't put on a little bit more for you to even be able to see it. That's fine for me. That's fine. We're going to use this Maybelline Fit Me, guys. I love Maybelline. L'Oreal, Maybelline, they're amazing. Revlon is also good. I just haven't tapped into it. I always have to dust so that you get rid of the excess. So then to open my eyes, I put on some liner. Ooh, smudge, smudge. Smudge, because one thing an eyeliner will do is smudge. So very normal, very common, nothing to worry about. Can easily fix it with your concealer brush that you use to do your eyebrows. That works. So then, guys, I forgot that I actually bought the inglet. Well, it's actually for my clients, so that's why maybe I didn't want to bring it out. So something else that you can do to do a little bit of contour, that brush that you were using to bronze up the lids, you can also use it to do a little bit of like contouring like this. So you already use product that was there, like, cool. So then there's something else I wanted to do. I wanted to debut this inglot liner. Guys, when I tell you that I've wanted this liner ever since I was thrown into the makeup world. It's for my clients, but I mean, there's no harm in trying it out. My gosh, I'm so nervous. So I'm gonna try and see if I can do it on my waterline. Ooh. Oh, she's very pigmented, baby. Oh, she is at work. She is at work. She knows what she's here to do. You know, I was thinking to myself, I hope she's worth the hype. And when I tell you that the hype is real, like, okay, Miss Ma'am. Okay. It opens up your eyes, like, do you see that? Like, do you see how clean that is? Like, and then for my lips, I'm really just like a natural lippy type of girl. I really be just like lip gloss alone is fine, but we can do a little bit of liner. My favorite one is this LA Girl lip liner in the shade brown. So I like to, okay, this one I'm stealing from my kit, guys, so I'm gonna sanitize it. Broke. What I love about these lip liners is that they're so pigmented. LA Girl. And I like using this brown because it already mimics my natural lip shade, I guess. So I just like to intensify that. Put on a little bit of this. Just a little. Oh, we didn't put setting spray. I feel like I'm wasting my setting spray, guys, because I'm not going anyway. So I'm using the Rose Gold. What is it? Rose Care. I love this. It's great for your skin care, as in like a skincare product. It's also great for setting in your makeup. Like, it just gives it that nice final glow. So let me just brush my hair and then I'll be back with my final thoughts. Okay, guys, I am back. I am done. This is our face. This is the final look. Honestly, I like it. I think it's a good investment. You can achieve a full coverage look. You can also achieve like that minimal skin-like finish that is breathable, luminous, and easy to work with. Honestly, it's so easy to blend. I'm not, you know what, I also don't want to rave about it that much because I just feel like it's one of those things that you need to experience yourself. Is it worth 300? Yes. You know why? Because actually, if you go check L'Oreal, Revlon, you know what, guys, I don't count Yardley just because I feel like Yardley is in the middle, right? And I've never like used the Yardley foundation, so it's never been like my thing. So I'll count Revlon, L'Oreal. So those are the brands that this brand competes with. So it only makes sense for it to be in the same range, because when you look at the prices of a L'Oreal foundation, a L'Oreal concealer, honestly, that's where it's ranging right now. And I feel like if you want something cheaper, you definitely need to look into maybe your Essence. I love Essence products. In fact, if you guys want me to review some of their products, review some of their makeup, some of their concealers, I definitely love to do that because I am a fan. But this video is not about Essence, it's about Maybelline, and this is a good foundation. This product makes me think of if Fit Me and Superstay made a baby. If they had a baby, this is what I think they're trying to do. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to say, Fit Me lover, Superstay lover, we've got a baby for you. We've got something for you to try, because it's like the sweet spot between matte and luminous. In my opinion, I feel like they did it. They did it. For now, that's all I've got for you. See you guys on the next video.